but you get away with it because you're not real handsy. You know, if you add a lot of risk to that, you're adding timing issues. Now, when I was down at the PGA schools, we had a guy come in named Charlie King, and what I've learned through time with these guys is all this really complicated stuff you see, none of the really good teachers are doing that. You know, the guys, oh, you've got 18 positions and this many angles, and the angle has to be, you know, no, they're not doing that. His thing is we have to control the low point. So if you're out here, especially if you have a student or something, you give them a line. So you put a ball here, you put a ball here, and the whole drill, or the whole point is make a line where your club brushes the ground there. So if I were working with you, I would tell you, okay, Nick, stand up there, just don't hit a ball, but just hit that line, that imaginary line. Because controlling the low point over and over and over again forms the basis of the swing. Because let's think of it, if you're right near the green, and one time you hit it back here, one time you hit it back there, it doesn't work. So that was something that they were big on. The other thing that I've become a believer in is that same thing. We don't want a lot of whippy, you know, hit it hard here, and we certainly don't want to drag and come disconnected this way, you know, where your elbow is out. So what I want to do now, I'm going to turn that off for a second. I'm going to set up the body track.
And then in your opinion, I've always been taught to get spin on a shot, you're going to have to swing it harder and then use all of your grooves. So using that same method of using the bounce of it, how are you, let's say, like this shot right here that I was hitting on upwards. Obviously I want to hit it high, I want to hit it spin. How would you recommend doing that?
Okay, so spin is a function of two things. It's a function of speed and launch and the ball. Actually, there's three things there. So if I'm hitting it from here to here, yeah, you're going to have to hit it a little faster. But the thing we want to do is still has to be in sequence. So maybe not necessarily a short, fast swing, but you can generate speed by going back a little bit farther. If you watch the pros on TV, when they get those long flop shots, they're still very deliberate, but if you watch their backswing, they're here and this way. So try hitting one to that one. Open the face. What we're going to do here is we're going to try to slide the club under the ball. Okay. And just a little more swing. There you go. Now for our greens, that stopped pretty well. You know, these greens are pretty hard.
Especially considering the range balls.
Considering their range balls and considering what we're doing. Yeah, so the one thing to be cognizant of or to be aware of when you open that stance and you drop down is don't let the hands get so tight in here that you can't work them. Matter of fact, something I was reading the other day, they were saying that as they open the face, they drop their hands a little bit because the tendency is to hit the ball to the right as you open the face, and that helps counteract that. Hit one more. Pace on that was really good. Good. Do one more for me. Open the face even more. I mean, really, really lay it open. Make the exact same swing, but with it really open. There you go. That's the one that's going to stop it. You know, we tend to, especially in bunkers and everywhere else, get in and say, okay, I'm going to open the face. You know, I've opened it a lot. Or open it a lot and they move it just a little bit more. You know, you can open it like that, depending on the lie. I mean, you could lay it down and hit it almost straight up. Okay, that's a tough shot, especially from bare lie. If you had any grass at all under that, it'd be no problem. Matter of fact, you could actually whiff it and get some grass. There you go. Look at that. Now, would you have thought to lay it that far open?
With the new wedges now. With the older wedges, yeah.